Right, here it is, the one you've been waiting for, Gunslinger Spawn by Brett Booth and Adelso Corona. Let's go and check this out. All right, so previous two videos, volumes 1 and 2, Delcourt hardcovers. Big fan of Booth, especially with Adelso Corona inks. Big fan of Adelso's work here. Again, international edition here, not in English. Let's go and get to it. Where's this cover thing start? Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna crack this book. I'm gonna have to hold it at an angle here, just to make sure that you don't get all that light. See that light right there? Try not to blind you. Does have some fill-in art as well. So that would be by I guess Von Randall. And it's not bad either, but we're here specifically for Peanut Butter and Jelly, Brett Booth and Adelso Corona, which is awesome. They didn't do that piece. Francesco Tomaselli. Nice piece, Francesco. Yeah, and this doesn't skip a beat on quality. Just as good as Volume 1 and 2. You know, the boring talking panels, they look good. They look great. Look awesome. Then we got the Gunslinger here. Yeah, pretty cool collection here. What books would this be? 12, so like what, like 13 through 18 or something like that? They did quite a few issues of this. Just stayed on track. I really, oh man, might have to rip that off. Just letting you know. Really like that design. Yeah, these are also really nice colors in here too. Really fill in the skin tones, and I also enjoy the selection of red for Gunslinger Spawn here. I like the color red on the used for the jacket. A little muted, you know, doesn't feel straight out of a crayon box. I dig it. I really like this. I really like this. It's almost like I got a blue filter feel to it. Fill-in artwork. So this is the final page here. Brett Booth. And then let's go ahead and scrub through these. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's not why we're here. It's kind of a fluid feel to it. It's interesting. Almost feels like fringe Lanil U if Lanil didn't detail anything. You got some spaghetti western stuff going on. All right. So we got a renowned cover here. Also did the cover here, by the way. This book's crack-a-lacking right now. What's going on? Really interesting cover here. Feels like video game art, like 3D asset. Not really sure. All right, so we got more of that fill-in artist. Let's get to the booth. Where's Brett? That's a pretty cool design there, but it's not Brett. This is Brett. All right, so got to remember to hold these pages up, guy. Come on. Oh man, that's gross. Nasty. Drawn very well. I'd really like to see this stuff in black and white. Really like that too. Like this face right here. You know who does this quite a bit, actually, currently? It'd be Liefeld. Rob Liefeld does this quite a bit with the heavy drop shadow off the face onto the chest. I feel like I inked more than a handful of pages with that, especially with villains. It's just a strong effect to show, you know, like a menacing glare. And he gets torn in half. Oh no, he tears his arm off. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, what's pretty rad about these two is getting to see Brett not necessarily like not really falling into that McFarlane House style that, um, you know, Capullo kind of went into, and then of course he had like Angel Medina and Tony Daniel and all them, Dwayne Turner. It's pretty evident if you look at all those artists' work prior to working on Spawn books, like even a month up into it, they all had very like Marvel House styles or DC House styles, and it's like immediately they flip a switch when they start working for Todd, and they have a lot more of the fun anatomy, you know, sponge bones kind of look. But Brett, I noticed in this series so far, at least, Brett hasn't really prescribed to that. He's already got a bit of the Art Adams flair, so I think that's part of the allure. And then, of course, getting them hookups. Interesting too. I feel like this was tailored for Brett. You know or not, Booth spent quite a bit of time drawing the Flash series for DC prior and during, what was it, DC 52, all the relaunch stuff. And so you're going to see a character introduced here who's basically like a Speedy type character. And I do notice that some of the poses which you'll see are very, very much Wally-esque. This is really cool right here. There's some fades going on down through here that are really similar to like a Richard Bennett type fade. Those are fun. Fun. Some of this feels very flat. Curious if there were some digital inks going on in here. So one thing I noticed too, a lot of modern inkers, you know, for whatever reason, when they go digital, they don't really think in scope of the printable page. So there's a lot of nib size changes, the size of the tip of whatever tool they're using in whatever digital program. And it doesn't always translate really well. Sometimes you're almost better off tapering thoroughly through the entire page using one size. It just feels more natural. I'm gonna have to ask Adelso about that. I don't think he was doing any digital work. I really like this page. This page right here is sick. Got the bam, these stacked panels. It's awesome. This is a great page too. Reminiscent of Spawn 32. There's a certain splash page it's reminding me of. Whoa! Yeah, Gunslinger Spawn in this book is establishing himself as the fastest draw for sure. Some of these panels are pretty brutal. God, such a nice face shot right here. Trying to make sure that's in focus. All right, let's keep going. About halfway through here. Oh wow! Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, like I was saying, you get this this Speedy type character very, very similar to something straight out of the Flash comics. So I was gonna say Blue Beetle, but yeah, this just feels very Flash meets Spawn. Kind of doesn't fit the era though. I feel like for like spaghetti western, feels very almost Buck Rogers kind of design. All right. These panels are awesome. I love those. Yeah, and great coloring too, man. Like, there's some really, really cool just color effects right over top these lines. I really like those a lot. And you could do this kind of stuff too. Do some speed lines as if you're drawing them, flip them to blue, duplicate those layers, raise the brightness up, to 100%, shift them a bit, you know, grab your move tool, shrink it a bit, maybe move it a bit, but still have it overlaying it, and set that layer, the blue layer, to like, I don't know, like a hard light or even a screen, and kind of see what it does. But it definitely can do this kind of thing because there's ink underneath of this. But this is a great, man, it's a really great effect. Um, I do similar stuff to that myself, but it's not usually for like it's usually for like smoke. Like see that, like that's, oh man, so awesome, so awesome. Good job, colorist. Great job. Yeah, very very Flash. But yeah, so far so good. Highly recommend all of these books. Ah, God, so good. Yeah, highly recommend all these books. Gunslinger, Spawn. So issues 1 through. I mean, at this point, it's going to be like 1 through 20, at least 25, from what I've seen with the floppies. These angelic characters look fun. You got the tank going on here. Yeah, this. Jeez. Again, art for inspiration. So hopefully you find some stuff in here you kind of dig if you're an artist. And definitely, again, I highly recommend this stuff. Yeah, brought back the old Spawn TV sets here. These kind of look like fringe versions of the original heads. Uh, Spawn, Youngblood, possibly Savage Dragon. I don't remember if Dragon used them or not, but Rob definitely used them in those early Youngblood books at least once. I don't remember all the cameo stuff. Yeah, that happens though. You got 30 some odd years between of life experience. You're not going to remember every single thing from every book. Boom. Man, so cool. Yeah, and like every shot feels like an establishing shot of this speedster character here too. Kind of feels like this character feels like it would work better in the Haunt comics, if that makes sense. Uh, Rather than Gunslinger, Spawn. I feel this stuff fits really well. It might just be because it's got happy colors, very vivid. Might be what's kind of throwing my eyeballs off, but yeah, man, I really I like everything about these books. Let's see. Yeah, come on, guy. It's a pretty awesome shot there too. Get to see a Gunslinger Spawn missing half of his mask, so his gross face sticking out. He is also hamburger faced. These are pretty dope. I like that he switched it up. He gave him different expressions. Although I do kind of like the trope of like just doing the cut and paste, like, you know, that is an awesome double page spread. Kilt it. And we got the She Spawn. I think it's it was a Jessica Priest. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, you got the a little bit of the countdown thing going on here. I have not been keeping track of that. I have no idea. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, it's teetering on the edge of almost like 98, 99 Gen 13, with just the playfulness of some of these characters. What Jay Scott was able to put on a page, Booth's bringing it to this book for sure. Yeah. And again, these panels are just so nice. Yep, I got no complaints. Not even about the fill-in. The fill-in pages are even nice. Yeah, they were just hitting stride. Look at this. That's crazy. Got a little meet up between regular Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn. Reminds me of a Jim Lee Grifter cover. Wildcats cover, a little bit. Which would make sense. Booth is like straight up derivative of Jim Lee with a lot of Art Adams in the mix. So it makes sense. Yeah, this stuff is just really nice. Really, really nice. I'll just keep saying the word nice through this video. All right, bam! There it is there. We get some covers here. I do have, so I guess this would be Tome 3. I do have Tome 4. I will get that video up as well. Let's take a peek at these covers here, even though it's probably not Booth. I lied. There's Booth. He's the first one. All right, so you got a Booth cover here with the Adelso on inks. Those colors are really overbearing, though. Yeah, I don't know. I would like it better in black and white. That's a pretty fun cover right here. The artist is Puppeteer Lee. All right, guys, quit with the monikers already. Let's connect this to an SSN. All right, we got Francesco Tomaselli again. It's actually a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice piece. Nice and different. We got another Kevin Keane. Let's see here. We got the renowned, the line art, grayscale, and the colors, and that's it. Not a bunch of other collections. Some hardcover, some soft covers, all connected editions. I have no idea the content of any of this product here. So yeah, you get to see the volume 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I also do got the fourth volume, and I'll have a video of that up as well. If you come across this first, go back, find my videos for 1 and 2. Okay, so this one contains 13 through 18, which means 4 probably contains like 19. They're roughly 6 issues apiece, so probably 19 through 24. So anyways, there's that. Gunslinger Spawn, Tome 3 from Delcourt, featuring the works of Brett Booth, a couple fill-in pages by Vaughn, Adelso Corona, kicking A's. All right, guys, thanks.